Hello, 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 hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's night. If you are watching me live and this is your first time, I want to say hello. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. My camera is good. I was like, wait a minute. Something's not going. All right. I got to make sure that it looks right. And I got to make sure the image is right, because when my camera is off, then it will make me off. But anyway, I won't be before you long because I know it is a busy night. But as I have looked at some statuses today, as I've felt what I have felt on today, as I have talked to other entrepreneurs today, I understand that some people are feeling some types of way today. And so, what I am going to say on tonight, if you're watching the replay, I am going to say that I want you to listen. I want you to listen to your future self, and I want you to listen for your future self saying thank you. Can you hear your future self saying thank you? Thank you for getting up early in the morning and hitting that gym. Thank you for pushing through all the things that you had to push through in order for me to be able to experience the life that I am experiencing. Thank you. Can you hear your future self saying, girl, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. I want you to listen for your future self. If you are hearing me for the first time live, my name is Terry Alford. I specialize in helping business women build wealth and financial freedom so that we can live, lead, and lead multi-million-dollar legacies. I do this with my sales framework, which teaches you how to sell without coming across salesy. My leads framework that have you having more consistent leads coming into your business so you never run out of leads. And then also I use this with my 5 A's to abundance framework. And so what I want you to do on tonight is think about who you want to be in the future. And I want you to channel the energy from your future self to encourage yourself on tonight, on today, even if you're watching the replay, to tell yourself thank you. There are many people who are not able to walk 1 mile, 1 step in your shoes. And they tend to think that entrepreneurship is cute. There's nothing cute about being an entrepreneur. There's nothing cute about being a business owner. There's nothing cute about being a person that is building a multi-million-dollar legacy all by yourself when it's just you and Jesus. Let me tell you, Queen. Let me tell you, King. I know what it means to be able to be in this thing and have some days that are up and some days in which you're down, and some days in which things go right and some things in which things go left. But I want you to listen for your future self saying, thank you for not giving up. Thank you for consistently being disciplined so that I can enjoy this health right now. So I can be the best version of myself right now. So I can enjoy my vacation right now. So I can enjoy the fruits of my labor right now. So I can enjoy tax-free retirement streams right now. So I can have 6-figure retirement streams instead of 6-figure retirement dreams right now. Can you hear your future self saying thank you? Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. See, I am my future self, and I speak to my former self often. I'm not crazy, by the way. But if you think I'm crazy for doing that, then hey, think what you may. But sometimes I have to go back and look at how far the good Lord has brought me from and look at where I am today. And I have to speak to my former self and say, thank you. Thank you. This will be my 10th year in Dallas, Texas. I moved here. I didn't know what was before me. I had no idea what was in store, but I moved here. And guess what? I thank my former self because my future self is able to live this life that I live now. When I left my job in 2019, I had no idea that I would be living the life that I live right now. I had no idea I would be living in the house that I'm living in right now. I didn't know. I just knew I had to have the courage and I had to have the confidence to move forward, even though I could not see exactly what was in front of me. I also had to know when to be still and when to move. There were times in which I wanted to move, and God said, be still. So I'm like, man, and it wasn't comfortable, and it wasn't always cool. It wasn't cute. But now I can go back and say, thank you. My future self today can go back and tell my 2019 self, girl, I am so proud of you. Thank you for taking that leap. Thank you for taking that step. Thank you for pushing forward. Because if it was not for you taking the steps that you needed to take, I would not be able to enjoy the life that I live now. I work most of my business virtually. I meet most of my clients virtually. I love meeting my clients virtually. I can meet a client in, I'm trying to think of where I have clients that's far, far away from me. Maryland. I have clients in Maryland. I can meet a client in Maryland on my Zoom and then meet somebody in Texas like the next hour, and then meet somebody in Florida the next hour. And if I do not want to leave my home office, guess what? I don't have to. Wherever I have Wi-Fi, I can turn that place into my office. It's a beautiful life. And I was reminded on yesterday when I actually left my home to have an in-person meeting and then came back home, and I was like, man, there are people who actually have to leave work have to leave home every single morning so that they can drive to work, and then they pick up the kids, and then they go home, and they do this on a consistent basis. And they have to fight against traffic every day. I don't have to fight against traffic every day. And I'm not saying this in a braggadocious way. I'm saying this because sometimes we have to count our blessings and look at our lessons and go back and tell our former self, girl, I'm glad you made that leap. Because I don't like driving in DFW traffic when I don't have to. I get to control when I get in my car and when I go home. It's a beautiful thing. So I know, just like I'm thanking my 2019 version of myself for stepping out on faith and going full time in my business, I know my 2040 self, my 2030 self, my 2025 self is going to be grateful for the things that I am doing on today. So even when it doesn't look good, even though it may not always feel good, even though sometimes I literally just want to go to sleep and start over again tomorrow, I can say, you know what? I can hear my future self saying thank you, because I know I'm going to reach my goals. I know I'm going to make my dreams a reality. So I hope that this video on tonight is encouraging, inspiring, motivational, educational, inspirational. You can put those words in the comment section to tell me how this video has impacted you on this evening. Now, if you're like, okay, Terry, what do you do? Well, let me tell you again. I specialize in helping business women build a wealth and financial freedom. I am a financial consultant. I am an insurance broker. I have an award-winning agency. I'm an excellent teacher. I'm a trainer. I'm a coach. I've been training and coaching and teaching. I almost said preaching. I hadn't been preaching, but I've been coaching and teaching for a long time. I have a master's in education. I love to teach. I was an on-the-job training coach in a financial services company years ago, even before I moved to Texas. I told y'all this is my 10th year in Texas. Even before I moved to Texas, one of my favorite things to do was to be in the classroom, to teach people how to be really good at closing sales. Yes, with people that they couldn't see. Yes, before there was Zoom, We were closing sales over the phone. Yes. And I was good at it. And so I know that that version of myself helped me discover that I really love teaching, and it prompted me to feel comfortable enough to leave that job at that financial institution and go into education. And then after becoming an educator, I became an instructional coach. And then after being an instructional coach, I became a STEM Academy principal. And now I have my own ways of educating and equipping and empowering women to make their financial dreams become a reality. I get to help narrow the wealth gap for people of color. I get to be a forever educator, but I know it had to start with me making some intentional steps, for me taking some risk, for me going against the status quo, for me doing some things that had never been done before, for me going places that I may have had to go all by myself, for me to leave some things and some people and some feelings and some situations behind. But I thank my former self for the self that I am today. And my future self is going to thank me for the decisions that I am making today. I spoke about it on Sunday and a couple of days before. In order for you to reach your goals, your financial goals, your business goals, your life goals, you must be focused and you must be disciplined in order for you to be consistent. Otherwise, you will be consistently inconsistent. Speaking of consistency, on February the 26th through March the 1st, I am having, let me change the time here. Wait. Let me change the time here because it's actually at 9 a.m. I am having my consistency and cash flow challenge again. Yes, indeed. The consistency and cash flow challenge is going to be an opportunity for you to work with me one-on-one and in a group setting. It really depends if whether or not you decide to do the VIP or if you decide to do general admission. But I am going to work with you during that week to help you have more consistent cash flow in your business. Okay, consistency and cash flow challenge. That is one of the ways that you can work with me to help you bring more money into your business. Another way that you can work with me, and that's virtual. But if you want to be with me in person and work with me in a group setting and really be able to experience the teacher, I am having my BusinessWomen Building Wealth Luncheon on March the 23rd. I was telling somebody about it earlier today. It was getting so excited because I was like, this is going to be a game changer. It's not just an opportunity for you to sit down and get information and listen to people. If you came to the luncheons before, you want to come to this one because this one is going to be structured differently from all the other luncheons. It's going to be just as good, but in my opinion, it's going to be the best one because you are going to get financial consulting. You're going to get business coaching, but we're going to dive deep. We're going to dive deep into the mindset, the money, and the movement that needs to take place and that needs to happen in order for you to be a wealth building woman who is making history during Women's History Month. You are going to work together with the women that are in that space. You are going to be able to cultivate relationships, and you're going to walk away truly educated, equipped, and empowered. Tickets are on sale now for March the 23rd, 2024. The event is an in-person event. There is no virtual option for this. It is worth the drive. It is worth the flight. Make sure you get your tickets for March 23rd, 2024 for the BusinessWomen Building Wealth Luncheon. That is an opportunity for you to work with me in a group setting. Then I have 2 one-on-one opportunities, truly one-on-one opportunities. You may say, Terry, I have questions. I had a woman I spoke with this week and last week who were looking for ways for her to get clarity on whether or not it's a good time for her to leave her job. Looking for clarity on whether or not she should move her 401k into another financial plan, or if she should withdraw money and use that money to fund her business goals and dreams. If you got questions like that, I encourage you to book a financial needs analysis. And that financial needs analysis is at no cost to you. You can go to the link that's going across the screen, and we will see what you need to do in order to build your multi-million-dollar legacy. Okay. And then lastly, I am working with some business owners one-on-one with my 90 days of unlimited laser coaching. And you get an opportunity to work with me up close and personally so that I can help you tweak some things that will help you with your mindset, money, and movement. But not just mindset, money, and movement, but it's also going to make sure that you are leveling up in your income, leveling up in your influence, leveling up in your impact so that you can accelerate the abundance that's already due to you. Thank you so much for watching my live. If you found this to be beneficial, please say so. Feel free to heart it, like it, share it, send me a DM, send me a message. Let's talk about it. I see that some of you all are like, Terry, I have watched you for some time. Now is the time. I had a lady who decided to join my financial services firm today. She said, Terry, I've been watching you for a year. I'm ready. That may be you. You may have been watching me for a year and you're like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready. Sign me up. Show me what to do. I'm ready. If that is you and you're looking for me, I'm looking for you. Have a wonderful evening. And do not forget to do something great for yourself because you are worth it. Love you lots. Happy Valentine's Day. Adios.